Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel HACK-ATHON, and today I'm going to go ahead and discuss how to generate shellcodes using MS Venom. Now about generating shellcodes, there are a few things that you have to take into consideration. The first thing is shellcodes are very easily detectable by antiviruses. Well, that's the second thing actually. The first thing is the bad characters. Now I have a cheat list here which goes ahead and gives us pretty much all the bad characters that can be in general encountered when you generate a shellcode. Now the question arises, what exactly is a bad character? Now, when you go ahead and generate a shellcode, it will go ahead and give you a series of hexadecimal characters. Now, if the execution, like the program stack, encounters any of these characters, the execution will halt then and there itself. So, for example, if I go ahead and create a shellcode using MS Venom and I'm selecting the payload as reverse TCP, my L host is this, I've selected a random port here, and my file format while generating shellcode would be C as usual. So I'll just go ahead and hit enter here. It'll take a while to go ahead and generate the shell. Alright, so it has gone ahead and generated a character buffer, like a C buffer. I'll explain or rather create a video on buffer overflow next time as to how to go ahead and overflow the buffer, crash the buffer, and get root exploit or rather root access. If you are on, let's say, a dollar prompt, how you can go ahead and crash the buffer or overflow the buffer to go ahead and get a root prompt, like a hash prompt. I'll come to that on the next video. But looking at this particular shellcode, I see here that we have the 00, the x00 bad character on the first line itself. So let me quickly copy this for you. Right, so I've got my untitled document here. I'll just paste this here. Now, these are my bad characters like 000A, 0D, and FF, right? So I'll do a find 00. There we go, we have got that many 00s here. 0A. We have got two 0A's here. 0D. We have got two 0Ds here. FF. We've got that many FF. So what will happen here is, like, when you inject this particular shellcode in any of your exploits, let's say a C code or a Python code or whatever it might be, the execution will halt then and there itself, like when it encounters the shellcode and when it encounters the bad characters. Now there is an option in MS Venom to go ahead and mitigate that, and that's what I'm gonna go and show you. So I'll quickly hit clear here. Now I'll go ahead and first of all encode the payload with the HACK-ATHON. That's a polymorphic encoder to avoid AV detection, and I'll be using a few iterations to go ahead and fool the antivirus. I'll not create a payload, like I'll not go ahead and do an exploit here. I'm just showing you, right? So I'll be using HACK-ATHON here, as you can see, with the -e switch, and I would go ahead and put in -I, that's iteration. I'll put in 10 iteration, and then the -B, right? The -B stands for bad characters that it will remove. Now from my cheat sheet here, I've got 0A, 00, 0D, and FF as my bad characters. Most of the bad characters that we come across. So I have gone ahead and selected those bad characters, and you'll have to put that within double quotes. So that's slash backslash x00 comma slash x0a comma slash x0d comma backslash xff comma, I'm sorry, codes, and I'll hit enter, and it will take a while and generate the shellcode, and we will check if it contains the bad characters or not. Now as you can see here, the execution fail, and this occurs like whenever we go ahead and try to encode uh, with multiple iterations, it comes across a bad character and it will fail. In those scenarios, what you have to do is you'll have to go ahead and decrease the number of iterations. So I will go ahead and put that as five iterations, and let's see what happens. Now as you can see here, it went ahead and successfully created the shellcode, as you can see here, with the 5 iterations with the Shikata-Ganai encoder to evade antiviruses. And now we would be going ahead and checking if the shellcode has any bad characters or not. So once again, like, the summary of this is to remove bad characters from our shellcode codes. Bad characters would terminate your execution. You will not go ahead and get the reverse shell, or you will not go ahead and get a successful exploit if there is a bad character. And go ahead and make sure that you make a note of the bad characters from this particular cheat sheet that I provided here. These are the most common and pretty much all the bad characters that you can come across. I'll put that in the link in the descriptions. Now let's have a look at the shellcode and see if we do have a bad character or not. So I'll quickly remove this. This is my old shellcode. This is my new shellcode. And as we can see, it still has a few bad characters. Then again, let me go ahead and check. 00. It doesn't have any 00. 0D. It doesn't have any 0D. What was the other one? 0A. 0A. It has got a few 0As. Now if you see here, the initial one failed at 00 bad character, so it tried to remove 00 and it failed. So you might have to go ahead and try this once again. So what I'll do here is, like, I will remove the iteration altogether, and I'll see what happens, like if it's successful or not. Now as you can see, it went ahead and generated the shellcode, the new shellcode without the iteration here, and I would be going ahead and checking if the bad characters are present or not. So give me a moment here, let me copy this once again, and I will remove this, the old one, and I would go ahead and use my cheat sheet to search 00. There is no 00. 0A, sorry, 0A, there is no 0A. FF, there is no FF. 0D, there is no 0D. So here we have a successful shellcode that can be embedded in any of your, let's say, PHP or Python script, or even a C script for a matter of fact, like a C program to go ahead and get a reverse shell or to do a buffer exploit. And this would not go ahead and terminate the execution because there are no bad characters there. Once again, these are the bad characters. Make sure that you go ahead and make note of that. This is like the null byte. This is the line feed, like the new line. This is carriage return, like enter. This is form feed. So make a note of this. I'll put that in the descriptions. And this is how you go ahead and create a shellcode without any bad characters, a shellcode that's guaranteed to work in each and every exploit that you put it in. Once again, thank you for watching, and do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification icon to stay updated on my latest updates on penetration testing, hacking, and software app development. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, evening, or night, wherever you are. God bless. Bye bye.